Hey guys, this is Alex with Ottoex Neoclassics and bringing you a real favorite of mine. We've had a few of these, but we haven't had the motorhome trim level. So this is a Toyota Townace truck chassis, and the camper was made by Amcraft, coach manufacturer in Japan. This is an all fiberglass camper, seamless, so there's no issues with leaking. It's a pop top 4x4 diesel engine. It's a 2000 cc, and just a very versatile rig. It's about 16 feet long. It's got a pop top and all sorts of other cool things, which we'll get into in a bit. Just want to give you a quick walk around here so you can see the shape and form. And so you've got manual locking hubs on the front, which are the big boy ones. And all the little hatches and things, which I will explain. But the first thing I want to do is give you a look inside. So we've got a 3-person bench seat with a little middle console that comes down optionally. Makes a seat, as you can see, belts for all 3. Now this is a 5-speed. It's got 5 on the tree, which you shift with here, and you can see your shift pattern right in there. Very sturdy, solid gearbox. Alright, so you engage your 4-wheel drive with this button here, and then you go down and you lock your hubs. You set them from free to locked, and then you are golden. So a little bit of a coming apart at the seams here in this driver's seat, just from, you know, your usual wear and tear. This particular rig has a young 226,000 kilometers, so that's about 125,000 miles. Really, it's just getting broken in. So this has the lovely light truck mirrors. Super visibility with these puppies. You can see way behind you and way outsides. No blind spots. So now we'll walk around and maybe we'll give you a look inside. So they made most of these throughout the 90s. Amcraft went out of business, I believe, back in 2010. But these are great. If any of you guys are familiar with Toyota Sunraiders, I love those personally. But this is just a whole different animal. It's very lightweight. Comes in at about 4,100 pounds wet. Get about low 20s as far as miles per gallon. I would say around 22. So coming in here to the rear coach, you have your retractable step. We'll just start from the bottom here. Some storage space. Well, try to get that open. There we go. Some storage under here. You got your shore power cable right here. And here's your control panel with all of your switches. These are lights, fridge, water, exhaust fan. We just put a new coach battery in here, so all the lights do work. Okay, let me enter. I'll take off my shoes here. taking a closer look inside, first thing you'll notice is this, which looks like a hatch. It's the wooden flooring, but it also comes up. We'll open that. So this could be many things. You could store your vegetables down here, which is what they do in Japan. It's also a little basin to act as an indoor shower or wash bin. It also perfectly stores a porta potty, cassette porta potty. And so the way the shower works is, I'll explain really quickly. So we've got your sink here. This comes out and it goes right in here like that. Okay, so then you have your closet here, which comes out. Let's do that a different way. Okay, so this comes out, and as you can see, there are buttons all along. They come all the way around the top here, all the way back here. So there's a curtain that comes with this. Buttons in, so basically you have your little shower space here, and this does have a hot water tank and a cold water tank. The hot water tank is heated by the exhaust when you run the engine, which is really neat. You don't have to worry about a propane hot water heater. Okay, so we put this back down. You can see this is all pretty easy, doing it all with one hand here. All right, so back to the kitchen. One burner stove, propane, sink with hot and cold water. Three-way Electrolux, which is a rebrand of Dometic. This is an RM2200 three-way fridge. You run on 12 volt, 110, or in this case 100, because we're talking Japanese, but it runs on 110, or propane. So we'll open that up. It's in good shape. Missing the freezer door, but that shouldn't be an issue. Finding parts is no problem, as parts are still widely available for this particular model. Alright, so now looking upwards, we are in the pop top, which is very spacious. You can put my arm fully out. I'm about 5'11", and I've got a lot of room up here. So these are the sleeping platforms, which all upholstered wood with some foam. They all come flat here for a fully private sleeping area. Sleeping area goes all the way back here if you want it to, so you essentially have your own room up here with all of these slats in place. Very cool. And you've got a light up here, and then a screen which has a roll down outside piece of canvas that will zip in and fully enclose this should you want to do that. And the screen also completely opens for some outdoor exposure. Locks here with this latch, and this is for your awning. Okay, getting into the living room area, we have a very long sofa here, as well as a little dinette area. That one is more of a bench, and this is more of a sofa. So sitting down, you know, you've got these big windows. They open, they are screened. I have screens for them that fit in, and they also just slide right open. A little bit of tint on them from the factory. We've got curtains that go all the way around. These are very nice, very plush, heavy-duty curtains, original, and they all snap together, fully enclosing your sleeping area. Also, you have one here to partition the cab from the coach, and then you also have another that goes around that will block off your whole cab area as well if you want to, which is pretty neat. So all of these come up. There is a limited storage space beneath them, as well as a Webasto HL18 diesel heater, which blows out here. I'll show you the controls for that, which are right here. Very simple. Switch this, set your thermostat, and then it kicks in after a minute or so. But we don't need that right now, so we'll turn that back off. The flooring is all very solid. There were carpets in this that were not factory, and they did not look pretty. So this is the factory flooring, and it's very good. You could very easily cut out some carpeting from Home Depot and throw it in here. It would be very easy. Your table here for your dinette just comes out of the base, as well as here. I'm sure you're all familiar with that, all the campers of you. So we have lights all around. And let's see what else to show you guys. This lifts up as well. There is also some limited storage space under here. And of course, you do have a little wardrobe. This is all molded fiberglass. So we will close that. And then kitchen, yep, you've got, this is kind of a mini kitchen, so I'm on my knees right now. What I found works is if you sit here, and you can do your cooking here like this. And it's pretty cool, kind of Japanese style. This is also your auto booster AZ8, which works to manage your battery when you're plugged in. It does a pretty good job of that, although I wouldn't keep this rig plugged in for days at a time if I were personally doing this. So we've got some drawers here. This one doesn't seem to catch, but all the others work pretty well. Some pretty ample storage under there. All right, you've got a rear view mirror here, which you can see your bumper from your driver's seat when you're driving. Kind of an economy backup camera. Got some blinds here, which will all adjust to your liking. Very cool. All right, so I will now show you the outdoor facilities. Also another storage space there in the bulkhead. Some aftermarket speakers, which work. Let's turn these lights off. Step back outside here. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you guys is this guy right here. This is an outdoor shower and sink. And once I get the key in, take a look. So it pulls out yay far. You have a little area here where you can run your hose, which routes from the bottom of your sink drain out. And a little shower head, which pulls out enough to, rinse off, rinse the dog off, rinse whatever you want to rinse off, you can rinse it off. Put that back, tuck that back in there. All right, we'll come around back here. There it is, Amcraft glass fiber camper. So these are your water storage, water filler tanks, which we'll show you. 1 and 2. One is hot, one is cold. Here is your shore power. That looks like I showed you the cable was inside. So that just plugs into your standard 2-prong without the ground, a la Japan, but that all works. Should have no problem plugging in here. All right, so we'll put the propane right here. Here's your propane storage. You see they had 2 tanks in there. You could probably put something bigger if you wanted to. mounts right up in there. Alright, so now we'll give you guys the sound of the engine for all you gearheads out there. It's a Toyota 2C, non-turbo, aka the more reliable one. Diesel engine in the 1992 Toyota Townace truck. So there you have it, guys, the 92 Townace Amcraft European Motorhome trim camper. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, because I love making them just as much as I love bringing in these cars and filming them, working on them, restoring them, and providing them to all of you guys out there to enjoy and explore this earth with. This will definitely get you places, and it's currently for sale in Portland, Oregon, although it may or may not be sold by the time you're seeing this video. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. And stay tuned for, as always, more cool stuff coming. Alright, this is Alex with Ottoex signing out.